episode, and y'all, we're kicking it off with a SummerSlam rematch. It's Johnny Wrestling taking on Ricochet in a one-on-one match. If you do not know the reason for this match, 2 weeks ago on Smackdown, Ricochet had a one-on-one match with Shinsuke Nakamura, which he won. And last week, Johnny Gargano had a one-on-one match against Dolph Ziggler, which he won. Both men have some momentum behind them right now, and why not have this amazing match? I even said it last week, whoever wins the Dolph and Johnny match will face Ricochet, so this one-on-one match is officially underway. We have a lot of other amazing things on the card later on tonight, like Drew McIntyre choosing Kevin Owens' opponent in the main event, and we will be seeing the Smackdown Tag Team Champions in action against the Viking Raiders. But now here comes the former Intercontinental Champion. It's the one and only Ricochet himself. This man is, oh my goodness, this man is a freak athlete. This man is absolutely crazy. He's a amazing man in the ring. Even though his mic skills aren't up there like that, he is an amazing wrestler. Oh my goodness, if y'all guys are not familiar with Ricochet, y'all need to check him out. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a SummerSlam rematch. If you go back to my SummerSlam pay-per-view, you would see when Ricochet was the Intercontinental Champion, he defended his title against Johnny Gargano. Obviously, at the time, he retained, so maybe he could win this match again, or will Johnny make them 1-1. Also, y'all, this is the go-home show to Survivor Series. This is the last SmackDown episode that you will see before Survivor Series. Ricochet going off now with the top rope moonsault. This is like a momentum-building match. Whoever wins this match might be next in line for a Universal title shot. Ricochet is going off right now, but Johnny gets up. Ricochet moves out of the way, and now with the Pele kick right to the dome of Johnny Gargano. Going for the pin already. Ricochet has been going off. Ricochet now going over the top and looking for a springboard 450 splash, but the signature gets reversed right into a DDT from Johnny Gargano. Johnny already has his signature and a finisher, and he's only did one move in this match. Now throws him into the corner, and Johnny looking for a signature this early, face first into the turnbuckle. Now up to the top rope, Johnny gonna dive down with a stomp right to the gut of Ricochet, and goes for a pin right off the bat. Is this a 1 and a 2, but a kick out? These two men still have a whole lot more fight in them, and now Ricochet getting dropped down on his back, and Johnny already has 2 finishers. Now gonna grab him and hit him with a sliced bread right into the pin. Going for another pin, but a kick out at 2 again. And now Johnny with the springboard moonsault right onto Ricochet. Johnny really proving himself just to be as good as a wrestler as Ricochet himself. Nice combo, knocking Ricochet out of the ring. Now telling Ricochet to get up, and now, oh, he's looking for a springboard dive to the outside. Johnny Gargano now with the wicked clothesline, turning Ricochet inside out, and now lifting this man up, looking for a suplex on the outside, but Ricochet not letting it happen. Chalk block. And now going up to the apron. Is he looking to go back in the ring? No, he's looking for a moonsault. Oh my gosh. And now going back into the ring again, and oh gosh, telling Johnny Gargano to get up. What is Ricochet looking for? This man is looking for a dive over the top rope. It's so crazy how Ricochet can do things like that and still land on his feet. And now on the apron, looking for a springboard clothesline. Now Ricochet going up to the top rope. This man always flying. Now hitting a shooting star press, which is his signature. Goes for the pin 1 and a 2, but a kick out from Johnny. Ricochet's not playing around. He's determined to win. Up to the top rope, looking for the 630, but Johnny Gargano moves out of the way. Ricochet has really been doing Johnny in, but Johnny now locking in a submission. The Gargano escape. This is his finisher, but Ricochet is forced to use resiliency. Oh my goodness. Getting out the submission right away. Now what is Ricochet looking for? Oh no, it doesn't matter because Johnny the one in control. After an amazing super kick, gonna throw Ricochet into the corner and runs at him with a drop kick right to the chest. And now yet another drop kick right to the side of the head. And now Ricochet rolls out of the ring. Is Johnny looking for yet another dive? Tell him to get up, but now this time looking for a suicide dive. And now Johnny up on the apron. This man is dive central now on the second rope, looking for the dive to the outside. Oh my goodness, this man is really laying down Ricochet right now. This is Johnny's time. Johnny on the apron now with the springboard Ricochet now throws Johnny into the corner. Oh gosh, Ricochet lifted him up to the top rope. Looking for that top rope Hurricane Rana, but Johnny with the reversal. Looking for a Hurricane Rana of his own. Johnny now with the strike, a chop, another strike into Oblivion. Oh my goodness, dropping Ricochet down face first. And now with the springboard DDT. And DDT planted Ricochet, but now goes for a strike and it gets reversed. And Ricochet rolled through right into the Pele kick. Oh my goodness, knocking down Johnny. Ricochet going up to the top rope, looking for another 630, but Johnny moves out of the way with a stomp. Johnny now going up to the top rope for the second time in this match, telling Ricochet to get up. Johnny wrestling with the top rope neck breaker. Oh my goodness, now strike right to him, and now locking it in. The Gargano escape locked in again, and that forces the former Intercontinental Champion to tap out. Ricochet just tapped out. That means Johnny Gargano just got 2 victories back to back and a step closer to the Universal title. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to this man. The cutscene action afterwards. Could this turn into a rivalry, or could this turn to a show of respect? 2 likable men, 2 men who are so good in this division, and walks out with a sign of respect, shaking each other's hands, knowing that that was a great match. That was an amazing match. That was great, and it was also great for Johnny's career. That means Ricochet and Johnny are one-on-one now. Ricochet beat Johnny once, Johnny beat Ricochet once, but now let's move on to our next match. It's the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, LA Knight, taking on Santos Escobar. LA Knight defeated Tommaso Ciampa and The Miz to become the #1 contender. And speaking of the champion is going to attack LA Knight before he even gets into the match. Bobby Lashley smacking him face first into the steel steps, and oh my goodness, come on now. LA Knight cannot even start this match on the right foot, and now Santos Escobar gonna take control of that with the Hurricane Rana. Last time we saw Escobar on Friday Night Smackdown was in a 6-man tag match where he faced the New Day with Legado del Fantasma. The New Day ended up walking with the victory in that match, so now Legado del Fantasma is just floating around on SmackDown. LA now gonna pick up Santos, and oh gosh, looking to hit him with the neck breaker. I love every time LA Knight hits that move, and I know LA Knight is so excited to go to Survivor Series to face the Intercontinental Champion. LA Knight could be our future IC champion, but now punches right to the face. Santos is the one in control. Santos now up to the second row with the dive on LA Knight. Santos really bringing it in right now, but LA Knight with the boot right to the face. And now LA Knight gonna lift up Santos Escobar and drop him down on the back of the head right into the pin. One, but a kick out. Santos Escobar also uses that move, but that is his signature. Now LA with the stomp after stomp after stomp after stomp. LA Knight now up to the top rope, telling Santos Escobar to get up. What is LA Knight looking for? The top rope drop kick. LA Knight now with the spinning sidewalk slam right into the pin. 1 and a 2, but this time Santos Escobar kicks out at 2. And now Santos being dropped down on his face. Okay, LA, I see you. Now gonna drop Santos down on his back. LA Knight really showing off his moveset in this match, which is a good thing to do, showing everyone what this man could do before he gets on a big pay-per-view. And now gonna slam down Santos. LA Knight with the strike right to the face, going for the signature, but it gets reversed. Santos goes for his finisher. Now LA goes for his finisher. Reversal after reversal after reversal. But now Santos throws him into the corner. Santos Escobar having a signature. Now going up to the second rope with LA Knight on his shoulders. And now looking for the signature, dropping LA face first into the ropes. And now a kick right to the gut. Santos Escobar is really fired right now. He really wants to walk out with the victory. Now kick right to the back, and the stomp gets reversed right into another big boot. Kick right to the gut, and LA Knight connects with his finisher, goes for the pin, 1 and a 2 and a 3. Just like that, the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship walks out with the victory. Congratulations to LA Knight. I hope you guys are excited to see Bobby Lashley taking on LA Knight for the IC title at Survivor Series. But now let's move on to our next match. It's going to be Liv Morgan, who is the number 1 contender for the Smackdown Women's Championship, taking on Nikita Lyons. Here comes Liv Morgan marching down to the ring. Rhea Ripley, the Smackdown Women's Champion, is just going to beat her up before the match. Come on, Rhea. You didn't have to do it. Come on now. These two ladies will be having a no disqualification match at Survivor Series for the Smackdown Women's Championship. So you know this rivalry is getting really deep. Nikita Lyons in the ring waiting. Does that mean that Nikita will have the jump on Liv? Nikita now goes for the big boot, but Liv moves out of the way. Liv with the punch right to the face, but now Nikita with the reversal punch right to the gut and a roundhouse kick. Nikita now gonna throw Liv into the ring. Okay, Nikita kicking off this match hot. Now gonna lift up the former Smackdown Women's Champion. Gonna slam her down right on her back. Okay, Nikita, I see you going for the pin this early in the match. 1 and a 2 count already, but a kick out. She's now gonna grab Liv, but Liv with the reversal right into the DDT. And DDT absolutely planted Nikita. Now thrown into the corner. Hip attack, roll through into the basement drop kick. Liv Morgan going up to the top rope. Liv is looking to fly with a big splash on Nikita. Surprised she didn't go for the pin. Liv Morgan now with the springboard drop kick right on Nikita. Liv is killing it right now. Gonna lift her up, kick, and a strike and a step up in Saguri. Liv Morgan absolutely knows what she is doing. She is going off right now. Hurricane Rana. Liv Morgan now gonna slam down Nikita Lyons. This girl is showing off all of her moves right now. Now with the Hurricane Rana from out of nowhere. After 4 amazing moves, Liv Morgan with the kick right to the gut, and she is looking for the code breaker right to the face of Nikita Lyons. Oh my goodness. Another Oblivion out of nowhere. Signature and a finisher. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a 3. Just like that. The former Smackdown Women's Champion wraps up the match just like that. And oh my goodness. Rhea Ripley wanted to beat her up in the beginning, and now Rhea Ripley wants to come out after the match. Come on now. You ladies do not have to fight forever. I understand y'all hate each other. I understand y'all are going to have a no disqualification match for the Smackdown Women's title at Survivor Series, but that doesn't mean you have to show off all this aggression against each other. These women are going off. They don't care what it takes. They just want to knock each other's heads off. Oh my goodness. It's getting real intense right now. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley want a battle to the death, but I don't think that's quite possible, ladies. You will just have to wait until Survivor Series where you fight in a no DQ match. But now, let's move on to our next match, which is the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Mysterios, taking on the Viking Raiders. Eric and Ivar waiting in the ring, but the Mysterios are coming down, and the Judgment Day gonna attack them before the match. If you do not know, we will be seeing the Mysterios taking on the Judgment Day, taking on the New Day at Survivor Series for the Smackdown Tag Team titles, and attacking the champions before the match is crazy. But Finn Balor will not be in that Tornado Tag Team match. It's gonna be Damian Priest and JD McDonough. But I guess Finn Balor wanted to get the jump on the Mysterios, and now this match is officially underway, and Dominic Mysterio running at him, but that was not a good idea. Eric is here, and he is ready to fight. Now gonna lift up one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions and gonna slam him down with the knee right to the face. And now Eric gonna knock down the famous Rey Mysterio. Okay, Eric, you don't gotta do all of this. Now this man gonna slam Dominic right into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Eric knows exactly what he's doing, and he is going off on Dominic Mysterio. Now gonna throw him into the corner, and Eric looking for the tag to his partner Ivar. Oh gosh, looking for the tag move, throwing him into Eric, and now Ivar with the springboard clothesline. The Viking Raiders are really showing us why they are a force to not be reckoned with. Devastating big boot and another springboard clothesline. I'm surprised that Ivar is able to do stuff like that, but Dominic with the hot tag to his father, and now with the DDT out of nowhere right into the pin combo. Is this it? No, it's not. Ivar goes for the strike, Ray moves out of the way, comes flying at him. Oh my goodness, now gonna grab him, kick right to the gut. Ivar gonna slam Rey Mysterio down. Ivar now goes for a strike, but the legendary Rey Mysterio with the reversal punch, chopping a boot, backing him up into the corner, and now gonna bring him down. Oh gosh, Rey Mysterio up to the top, looking to dive down with the splash. Now one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions with the Springboard Bulldog. Oh my goodness, that made Ivar bleed. Kick right to the gut. And now we're looking at the Sunset Flip. Goes for the pin, one, but a kick out. Oh, it takes a 2 count. After 2 pinfall attempts, Rey Mysterio gonna throw Ivar into the corner and looking at the double team move with his son up to the top rope. Top rope hurricane running into the powerbomb. Dominic in the ring, but this man is taunting, not paying attention to Ivar getting the hot tag, but Dominic still not playing with the big clothesline. Now stomps right to the chest of Eric. And now Dominic with the kick right to the gut and another Sunset Flip following his dad's direction, even doing the pin combo, but Eric kicks out. And now up to the top rope, Dominic Mysterio looking for a top rope splash. Dominic giving Eric punches right to the face, and now a tornado DDT. He should hit the frog splash after that, but goes for the stomps, and now Eric with the knee out of nowhere. After Eric hit his signature, he was to call it a day and tagging his buddy, but Dominic not letting it happen. Punch right to the face, and now focusing on Ivar, giving Ivar drop kick right to the dome. Oh gosh, Dominic Mysterio going up to the top rope, and Dominic looking for the top rope frog splash right on Eric. Goes for the pin, 1 and a 2. Count him in faster, ref. And a 3 count. The Mysterios get the victory. The Smackdown Tag Team Champions have some momentum going into the triple threat tornado tag match for their titles at Survivor Series. And oh my goodness, oh my gosh, the New Day just have to attack them after the match. If you guys do not know, first of all, the Judgment Day attacked them before the match even happened, and now the New Day are gonna attack them after the match, obviously, because we will be seeing the Mysterios taking on the New Day, taking on the Judgment Day for the Smackdown Tag Team titles at Survivor Series. But now let's move on to our next match. It's gonna be Natalya taking on Aaliyah. Natalya and Shayna Baszler have been in this big, long rivalry. Oh my goodness. It all started all the way back in this video right here when Natalya went one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. In that match, Shayna Baszler helped out Natalya, and they eventually became a tag team, and they started feuding with Alexa and Asuka. In the tag team match, Shayna Baszler and Natalya did lose, and the next week on SmackDown, Shayna Baszler betrayed Natalya. Even 2 weeks ago, they had a one-on-one match, and last week they even tried to team up again, but they could not coexist. Shayna Baszler left Natalya, and she ended up losing to the Bella Twins. But now, since last week, Shayna Baszler left Natalya in a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's Natalya's turn to go one-on-one, and she is going against the one and only Aaliyah. We haven't seen Aaliyah in so long, but I can't wait to see what she can do in this match. Natalya versus Aaliyah is officially underway, and Aaliyah with the kick right to the gut and slamming down Natalya. She was to start this match off strong, but now goes for a strike, and Natalya with the reversal chop, and now gonna slam her down. And now Natalya going after Aaliyah's leg, wrenching it back, and now gonna drop down. Oh my goodness, really working it for that sharpshooter later, and now a German suplex. Natalya now gonna lift her up and gonna bring her up with the suplex position. Oh my gosh, the strength of Natalya is on a different level, doing a couple of squats before she lands with the suplex. Natalya goes for the drop kick, but Aaliyah moves out of the way now, gonna grab her and bring her down with the spinning neck breaker. Aaliyah finally getting in the game now with a couple of strikes onto the veteran in Natalya. Oh my goodness. Aaliyah now with the springboard splash. Okay, Aaliyah, I see you. Hitting your moves, kick right to the gut, and now gonna slap Natalya down with her signature. And now what is Aaliyah gonna do? But oh, Natalya gonna grab her first, lift her up and bring her down with the power bomb. Goes for the pin, 1-2, but a kick out. Aaliyah really trying her best, but she gets hit with the natty by nature. The discus clothesline. That's Natalya's signature, and Natalya goes right into the finisher. It's the sharpshooter, locking it in, wrenching it in on the back, and Aaliyah is forced to tap out. victory that Natalya has ever gotten. And of course, after the match, Shayna Baszler just has to come out. This is Natalya's first ever victory in this universe mode, and Shayna Baszler just have to ruin it all. But y'all have a big announcement to make, because these two ladies will be going one-on-one against each other next week, and it will be in a submission match. Oh my goodness. These two women are very, very technical. They both have submission finishers, so why not have a submission match next week on Smackdown to conclude this big rivalry that has been going on for a little while now. But now, let's move on to our next match. It's going to be Tommaso Ciampa taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. I feel like Tommaso Ciampa and The Miz have a very similar rivalry like Natalya and Shayna Baszler. They started off as friends and now they're rivals, but it's a lot different because The Miz and Ciampa weren't really friends. I feel like The Miz was just using Tommaso Ciampa to get over. The Miz probably thought he was going to be the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title, but it ended up being LA Knight because LA Knight defeated The Miz and Ciampa in a triple threat match. So now that The Miz does not need Ciampa anymore, he just threw him away in the backseat. Even though truly Tommaso Ciampa is better than The Miz, because last week Ciampa and Miz had a one-on-one match. Even though it was short and sweet, it got down to the point and it was a big brawl, and Ciampa ended up walking out with the victory. So you already know that The Miz is going to do something to Ciampa in the match, but I wonder what he is going to do. And now the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura, making his way to the ring. And this match is officially underway between Tommaso Ciampa and Shinsuke Nakamura. Clothesline out of nowhere. Now Tommaso with a strike and a clothesline. And now Tommaso Ciampa gonna lift up Shinsuke Nakamura and slam him down with like a blue thunder. I kind of like that move right there. And now gonna lift him up and drop Shinsuke down on the back of his head. If Tommaso Ciampa wins this match, he'll have so much momentum behind him. He already got a big win over The Miz last week, and now roll through into the DDT, making Shinsuke Nakamura bleed. And I'm gonna drop him down face first. Ciampa is absolutely destroying Nakamura right now, but Nakamura is up and punches and now kicks right to the chest of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my goodness. Shinsuke Nakamura now with the knees right to the gut of Tommaso Ciampa, and now another knee to the gut and a kick right to the back of the head. Shinsuke Nakamura really showing off his moveset right now. Throws him into the corner with a couple of kicks right to the gut, snapmare, and a kick right to the back. Oh my goodness. And now a knee right to the back. Shinsuke now with the comeback. It's a clothesline, yet another clothesline, and right into the super kick. Okay, Shinsuke, I see you. But Ciampa gets him right away with the reversal and a knee right to the face. Shinsuke had it in him. He was going off, but he gets a kick right to the gut and a fairy tale ending. Tommaso Ciampa hits the finisher, and that's a lights out for the king of strong style. Congratulations to Tommaso Ciampa, but The Miz is gonna come and attack him after the match. Oh my goodness, just beating up Tommaso Ciampa and Shinsuke Nakamura. The Miz is not done with Ciampa. Oh my goodness. Ciampa has a whole lot of momentum behind him right now, so The Miz just wants to drag him down. Oh wow. And this rivalry continues. But now let's move on to our main event of the evening. It's going to be the Universal Champion Drew McIntyre choosing an opponent for Kevin Owens. And if Kevin Owens beats this opponent, he will face Drew McIntyre for the Universal title in a steel cage match at Survivor Series. Kevin Owens has been attacking Drew McIntyre for the past couple of weeks. Who is going to be the opponent that Drew McIntyre chooses for him? It could be anyone in the backstage. It could even be Brock Lesnar. Who is it going to be? Who is Kevin Owens going to face in the main event? Kevin Owens is facing Braun Breaker. Oh gosh, a former U.S. champion. Now going to lift him up and drop him down with the suplex. Braun Breaker now going to give him a kick right to the gut. Hook both arms and going to slam him down. Braun Breaker really bringing it to Kevin Owens right now. Goes for the pin after the moonsault. One and a kick out. Braun Breaker and Kevin Owens are no strangers. These two men did face each other before in the first ever episode of this universe mode. This episode right here, oh my goodness, he turned Braun Breaker inside out. They had a one-on-one match for the U.S. title title to see who will be the first ever U.S. champion. If you've been watching the Universe mode since the beginning, you would know who won that match. Braun Breaker beat Kevin Owens and became the first ever U.S. champion, bro. Kevin Owens is really going off on Braun Breaker right now. Can we talk about it? Long story short, Kevin Owens has never beaten Braun Breaker before, so this was a smart decision for Drew McIntyre to choose. I am happy that Drew McIntyre chose Braun Breaker because this would be a good match to watch. And now into the corner. What is Kevin Owens looking for? Second row moonsault. Okay, I see you. Never seen Kevin Owens do that before. Kevin Owens now goes for a chop, but Braun Breaker with the reversal strike right to the face, and now gonna slam him down with the belly to belly, turning this man all around the place. Braun Breaker going off now in the corner, charging it up. This is the spear that he beat Kevin Owens with to win the U.S. Championship. Spear out of nowhere. Is he gonna go for the pin after that? Yes, he is. Is this it for Kevin Owens? No, it's not. Kevin Owens somehow kicked out of that, but will he be able to kick out of this finisher? Oh, he doesn't even need to kick out of it because he reverses it. And now a springboard DDT out of nowhere. Kevin Owens now gonna swing over the arm, hook the leg, and now gonna slam down Braun Breaker. Going up to the top rope. Kevin Owens is looking for a top rope shoulder tackle. Bro, this match is fire right now, maybe even as good as the first one. Stunner out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. But before Kevin can even go for the pin, Braun Breaker gets up right away. And now Braun with the clothesline. And now gonna slam down Kevin Owens. And now Braun Breaker with the spine buster. But now Kevin Owens gets up right away. Now with the strikes right to the face, backing him up into the corner clothesline. And now Kevin with the cannonball right on him, forcing Braun Breaker to roll out of the ring. And now Kevin Owens looking for the dive to the outside. Oh yeah, guys, I just remembered something too. Braun Breaker and Drew McIntyre also do have some beef because they did face each other a long time ago at Clash at the Castle. Obviously, Braun Breaker was unsuccessful in winning the Universal title, but now Kevin Owens went for a move. Braun with the reversal and now gonna slam down Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker really showing off that strength. Now lifting up Kevin Owens, letting the blood rush to the head before he drops him down with the suplex. I have a feeling if Braun Breaker hits that finisher, it could all be over for Kevin Owens right now. But oh, springboard DDT out of nowhere. That DDT absolutely planted Braun Breaker. And now Kevin Owens gonna lift up Braun Breaker, lift him up with the pop-up powerbomb out of nowhere. Goes for the pin, and Kevin Owens defeats Braun Breaker. So it's confirmed. We will be seeing Kevin Owens taking on Drew McIntyre for the Universal title at Survivor Series. And speaking of Drew McIntyre, he is gonna lay out Kevin Owens right after the match, and that's a fitting way to end Smackdown right before Survivor Series War Games. Oh my goodness. This episode of Smackdown was short but sweet, and I like it but that. A whole lot of amazing matches. This was the first time ever that Kevin Owens has defeated Braun Breaker, and Kevin Owens has been really bringing it to Drew McIntyre. He has been beating up Drew McIntyre in countless episodes of SmackDown, but now Drew McIntyre finally gets his revenge. Will he be able to retain his title come the pay-per-view? You will not know only if you tune in to the upcoming pay-per-view. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn those post notifications on if you want to see another upload by me. I love you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and without further ado, goodbye.